Huh. There's blood splatters all over this book. Greetings, everybody. And a fine how do you do? Lady Killer. I just finished reading this. It's by, it comes out from Dark Horse, and it's by Joelle Jones of Helheim fame and Helheim 2, which I'm also buying. This is something that she co-created. She co-writes it. She does the artwork, interior pencils, and she did the cover. Just amazing. And this artwork is so different from Helheim, which was so different from the manga that she did years ago. It just shows you how versatile this woman is. It's just unbelievable. And this is such a great read. I mean, I like it because it's a, you know, I like dark comedies, and this is what this is, a dark comedy. You know, it takes place in the late 50s, early 60s maybe, and it is a situation where she's supposedly a little Miss Susie Homemaker, you know, in the Beaver Cleaver neighborhood. But is she really? No. She's actually a hired contract killer, and man, is she brutal. But you wouldn't know it by the innocence of the family life that she lives, you know, mother and children. And here's some of the artwork, interior. I don't want to show you any of the pages that might give it away, you know. This is probably too violent for anybody under, you know, 15 years of age. But I'm not showing any of the violent pages. But the artwork is just, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And it's, like I said, it's a dark comedy, and at certain points it left me in stitches. I mean, you know, there's a little Felix the Cat. It has to be the early 60s. There's a little Felix the Cat clock. I used to have one of those. As a matter of fact, I still do. It's probably in my brother's house in storage in the garage. And here are the kids playing cowboys and Indians, and the dog has got a dart right in between his eyes. Well, anyway, I would suggest giving it a try. Issue 1 is out now in the comic shops. Give it a try. You can't beat it for, what was it, $3.50. $3.50 cover price. Oh, I almost forgot. This issue also has a little backup feature. It's not a backup feature. It's actually a preview of Harrow County by Cullen Bunn. And, you know, you can't beat, you know, Cullen Bunn. The six-gun Cullen Bunn. And Tyler Crook does the artwork. It's painted. And I haven't, from what I've read, I mean, I haven't picked up this issue yet, but Harrow County, but it looks to be a supernatural story, supernatural horror story. At any rate, that's also included in this issue, so that makes it even a little bit more worth picking up. Now, I also got a new microphone, so I hope it's working right. Scooby-Doo. Oh! My shot glass that I got from Leo. My buddy Leo. Tried to call him today, but he didn't answer. Must be busy. I'm just going to have a little nip. A little nip and tuck. One nip and they tuck you away for the rest of the night. Oh. Oh, yeah, I learned this from my buddy Gimpy. Oh, let me show you the, maybe I can, hope I don't spill this in my keyboard, man. Oh, God, what a nut. Just trying to show you the shot glass, give you a close-up view. But I guess it's not working right. Huh. Well, at any rate, you get it. It's a nice shot glass. Ooh. Oh, that's powerful stuff. Absinthe from Czechoslovakia. Oh, enough of that. And I'll think I'm a surrealist painter in 1920s Paris. Okay. Whoa. Let me get right down to doing this unboxing that I got right here. My comic shop. I don't get anything from them, so I'm not trying to promote them or anything to get reimbursement. I'm doing it because they got the best packaging in the industry, and I wonder how this sounds in the microphone. I hope it's not too loud. See that? Look at that. See how they pack this in there so nothing shifts? There's the box. And there's my comics. This is how you're supposed to package stuff. Okay. Let's see what I got here. They have the comics sandwiched in between two pieces of cardboard, and then the whole thing is put into a plastic bag and taped, and then that's taped to a larger piece of cardboard, and then put in the box, and there's stuff packed on top of it. I mean, this is just what is so hard for people to learn, you know, for other dealers, sellers, about how to properly package their stuff. What is so hard about that, man? Anyway. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah. The Phantom Stranger number 39. I think this is Jim Apparel. Yeah, Jim Apparel cover. It's 39, isn't it? Yeah. $39. Oh, I like this cover here. Phantom Stranger number 36. It's also again by, I think it's by Apparel. Pretty sure it's Jim Apparel. And this cover, I love this cover, man. Look at that. Look at that artwork there. Phantom Stranger number 25. And I think this guy's name is, what was it? I'm drawing a blank now. I knew this when I ordered it. Louis Domingo. Louis Domingo? No, Louis Dominguez. Louis Dominguez. Louis Dominguez. He's from Argentina. And he also did a lot of the magazine covers for Skywald, Warren, and Curtis, which was Curtis was a Marvel imprint, and he did a lot of the covers for those black and white magazines, and that's just gorgeous. I love his artwork. This also has the Spawn of Frankenstein in it by Len Wein. I like to call him Len Wein. Other people say it's supposed to be Len Wein, but Len Wein, and I think who else did that? Was Marv Wolfman, I think, was involved in it. Here's issue 26, The Phantom Stranger. And, oh, I have a better copy of this, actually. This is going to be my reading copy. Where's that stuff? Let's see. Oh, yeah, here. Here's a high-grade copy of that cover. It's just gorgeous. The Phantom Stranger meets Frankenstein. The Spawn of Frankenstein. And the art is by Jim Aparo. But the cover is by Mike Coluda. Just beautiful. Got some other stuff here. Here's the Phantom Stranger number 38. And Jim Aparo again. He did most of the covers, actually. Some of the earlier stuff, I think, was Neal Adams, but not this. Here is Showcase Presents. Showcase Presents number 80, which is the first appearance of the new SilverAge Phantom Stranger. And I think I'll try to think who. Was it and I cannot recall now. I know Carmen Infantino was involved in the creation of the original Phantom Stranger back in 1952. The SilverAge incarnation and first appearance of the Phantom Stranger. I'm not 100% sure now, but this is a nice copy, very nice high-grade copy. And I should know that, but unfortunately I don't know that. Here is Phantom Stranger number 27, Spawn of Frankenstein. I think the cover on here is it doesn't say, but I think it's Nick Cardy. It looks like Nick Cardy, and I loved his work on Aquaman. Phantom Stranger number 37. Another high-grade copy here. Jim Aparo cover. And the Phantom Stranger number 40 with Dead Man. I love this cover. Let me see who did this cover. I think this is Jim Aparo. I'm not sure, but I think it's Jim Aparo as he did most of the covers. And I think this is a, yes, it is. This is a kind of a variant because, well, not, I don't know if you can call it a variant. I suppose so. This issue in particular has the Mark Jeweler inserts, which is right here, these things. And apparently these Mark Jeweler inserts went into the comic books that were distributed near military facilities, you know, they're in military bases and so forth, so that the GIs had access to them, and you know, they had Mark Jewelers had a lot of different military type rings and jewelry that appealed to the military guys. And then for the regular distribution, it didn't have the Mark Jeweler inserts, so it is kind of a variant. They cost a little bit more, but it's not that much more. And I don't think it's worth it for the Mark Jeweler inserts, but I wanted to have this copy anyway in my collection. Here's the Spawn of Frankenstein number 28, and I love this cover too. And I think this is another Nick Cardy cover, I think. Let me see, this looks the same as this one here. Yeah, I think it's a Nick Cardy cover. Sorry, I think that is a Nick Cardy cover. Spawn of Frankenstein, which actually started in issue 23. Here's the Phantom Stranger number 34. And it's got a script by Arnold Drake. Arnold Drake helped create the first actual graphic novel back in, I think, around 1950, 51, something like that. And oh, I got a story to tell about him, but I'm not going to do it here. You know, I'm going to save that for another video. Yeah, this is the second series. What got me started on the Phantom Stranger, by the way, was this Adventure Comics. This is number 428 from 1973, and it has the first appearance of Black Orchid. And I came across this one in a comic book store, and I got it really cheap, and I read the story, and I liked it, and I found out this was her first appearance. So I decided to pick up the other ones. I mean, here's another higher grade copy of that. Pick up the following 3 issues or 2 issues in Adventure Comics. It was 429, the second appearance of Black Orchid. Another copy of that, and then 430, which was the third appearance. And then, all of a sudden, it disappeared. And I found out that she began, or continued in Phantom Stranger number 31, I believe it was. 31, where's 30? Yes. Yes. And so I picked up Phantom Stranger number 31, which continued the Black Orchid series. And upon, reading more about the Phantom Stranger, because I was never really into that character that much, I found out that in issue 23, there are a lot of first appearances here. Issue 23 was the first appearance of the Spawn of Frankenstein. Marv Wolfman and Len Wein. I don't care if people call him Len Wein. So I decided to start picking up the issues that had, all the issues that had Spawn of Frankenstein and the Black Orchid in it. And then, of course, the later issues had Deadman appearing in there. And there was some other character that had the first appearance in here. I can't remember what it was, though, who it was. But here's a Phantom Stranger number 1. This is from 1969. This is his own series after appearing, after his first SilverAge appearance in Showcase 80. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. Got that all from, and there's I'm going to probably do a video after I get my full run of Phantom Stranger and get into a little bit more detail on the other first appearances and so forth. But also, look at here, I have Super Friends. I picked this up. I found out the Black Orchid had an appearance in here. Super Friends number 31. It's from 1980. There she is right on the cover. So I had to pick up that one too. And it all started because of my picking up that one comic, Adventure Comics number 428, in the comic shop that had the Black Orchid right there on the cover. And I read it, I liked it. So I had to get all the other ones for appearances. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, all my loot crates. I October, November, December, and January. I didn't even open them yet. I don't think I will. What else do I have here? You know what? I'm going to open another box. I don't want to make the videos go on too long, but let's see what's in this box. I think I know, but I'm not sure. Boy, this is packed pretty. Oh, look how they pack this in here. Look at this. They just threw this into the box. Holy smokes. LTD Commodities. I bought this on Amazon. And I think this is, because I collect coffee mugs too. I don't know if anybody knows that. I like, well, this is tea in here. You know, I drink usually tea at night. Come to think of it, this is licorice tea and Lipton black tea, decaffeinated black tea, and I mixed the two together. And you don't even need any sugar when you use this. This is the licorice spice tea that I use. It's from Stash. You can look for that online, Stash Teas. Great tea. You don't need no sugar, and who the hell needs all that sugar anyway? But I'm just shocked that they just threw that in a box like that without any packaging around. I mean, the mug itself, you know, looks pretty secure here, but still, you don't want whatever item you're putting in that box to be flying around, no matter how well it's protected. At any rate, this is Marvin the Martian from the Looney Tunes cartoons, and these are called spinner mugs, spinner coffee mugs. Well, you know, if you're drinking coffee, it's a coffee mug. If you're drinking tea, it's a tea mug. It's just a ceramic mug. It has a little indentation here, and then it's got a little something similar to what you would have on your watch, you know, the pin that, you know, holds the band in place. That's what this looks like, except what we have on here is Marvin the Martian. So I think in one of my other videos I showed you Porky the Pig. Alrighty then. So that's what that is. There. Marvin the Martian. That takes care of that. Let me see if I have anything here that I can show you that I picked up. I mean, I picked up a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't want to go through the whole. I don't want to make the video too long, but I thought there was something really interesting in here. Oh, I think I might have shown you this before. This is a lower grade. I have other higher grades. This is the first appearance of a character called Nemesis from American Comics Group. And I'm currently still doing a little bit of research to gain a little bit more knowledge on this, but I do know that ACG has some kind of had some kind of a relationship with DC Comics, and going all the way back to the Golden Age. I think it was one of the Donenfelds that bought out Wheeler Nicholson, actually cheated him, and took over National Periodicals. They had borrowed a guy by the name of Sanger some money to start his own, you know, comic book business, and I think there was a secret agreement there that they would own part of it or something. But there's something very interesting about this character right here in Nemesis, and also with another DC character called Deadman. But I will get into that hopefully in the next video that I do. Alright, well, that's about all what I got for you right now. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you come around next time and watch my other videos. But I'd like to thank everybody too, really from the bottom of my heart, from everybody that gave me well wishes, you know, for my birthday in the last video. I know a lot of people left comments, and I haven't been able to answer all the comments personally. I try to do that, but I haven't been able to do that because I've been really involved with some personal things with family. My in-laws been needing a lot of help, and I have to stay overnight over there to help my father-in-law and mother-in-law who are incapacitated and in wheelchairs. Not so much to help them, but to be there in the event of in an emergency or something, you know. And they have healthcare workers there. One healthcare worker there every day, but in the evening sometimes they need a little bit of help transferring, you know, the father, because he's, you know, kind of a big guy. He's like 90 years old, but he's pretty heavy. So I try to help with that. I have to stay overnight a couple nights a week, and I just don't get no sleep because he doesn't let anybody sleep. Constantly calling you. Every hour on the hour. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 and 4 o'clock. But I do it because I want to help out, do something. Anyway, so I get so tired I can't even stay awake long enough to properly watch all the videos that I want to watch. But once I start getting used to this thing that I'm doing over there at the in-laws, then I'll be able to get back into the swing of things. But at any rate, thanks everybody for watching and for leaving all the comments on the videos. I appreciate everybody, and love you all, and see you all next time, hopefully.